Hello, everyone, and welcome to ZSR2. Welcome. We've got ourselves another Ocarina of Time Randomizer weekly. We have ourselves on commentary today. Alexander Harold and Deadly Thunder. How are the two of you doing?
Not too bad.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Cold.
I'm actually at the opposite end. It's like really roasting. No, outside it's pretty cold, but like inside my room it's really roasting.
Sad. Oh, wait. Definitely the one, not me.
That happens to all of us.
Yeah, it just reminds me of
Apparently I summoned the curses now.
Oh?
Apparently I summoned curses for seeds.
I mean, with ZL and Adult Start.
Yeah, that's really convenient. That means you get at least one extra song, and rushing ice will be pretty easy.
Oh, I forget that's the S5 meta.
Yeah, I mean, do it early. Especially if you can find an early hook shot, then you can get skulls along the way as well. Because, I mean, 3 easy skulls is nothing to laugh at. One of these days, we will get a foolish Kakariko, and we will be there to witness it.
We will get it, goddammit. We will.
We must.
Back in S3, though, foolish Kak happened, like, once, and it was something.
Yeah, the odds are, like, overwhelmingly low. Because you need to make it to... You have 2 foolish songs on the song checks. And then on top of that, you gotta have so many Sphere Zeros just junked. And then you gotta basically have all your other Sphere Zero areas really carry the weight for it. But it is still pretty useful for like going to Kakariko just for the songs, and maybe finding a junk item that's pretty nice to get.
Yeah, there are some foolish locations, like even with Valley, like if you get Foolish Valley early, well before you go there, it's like fine, whatever, it's foolish, whatever. But Valley, I think Valley to Lake is such a good opener in S5. Just because like, you get the hints, you get like a whole bunch of stuff as well.
Yeah, maybe you get even a chew pack, because I gotten a chew pack from Foolish Valley before I read the hint for it. I mean, but yes, I like to think that it's to dissolve that conspiracy theory, and we're having a Kakariko start.
Pretty average spawn, to be honest. Like it's both really good because you know it's Kakariko, but it's not Temple of Time. Like,
but we're already getting divergence between our runners, like Man on the Roof versus Anju.
I can see like I do like what Cola's doing, getting the song out here first, and then
What
going
was that
through.
on Rolling Rocks? Which is BK. I think that was either something like junk or a bomb bag. I'm not 100%. Oh, early hook shot, by the way. So, just need a bottle for ice.
And they have that bottle. Bottle in the windmill.
Oh, yeah.
Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see it?
If I was in that race, I would tell you right now, there'd be a 5-minute ice in the race. Okay, water BK dead. Like, if I were racing, you would definitely be seeing a 5-minute ice somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, because I'd be doing it. Free song, 3 skulls.
Wait a second. Did Cola not get the song Graveyard?
Not yet. I'm gonna assume he's gonna do Dompe first. Oh, Nocturne. And Big Goron is dead.
I suppose. Oh, big chest in at the end of Dampe.
Yep.
Hovers!
Hover boots. At Tiris.
At Tiris. Yeah, Tiris automatically loses. GG's.
Yeah, you definitely rush ice with that now. Like, who cares if it's foolish?
I do.
It's a free song. It's 3 hits along the way, 3 skulls. You can peek the icy waters. And then the fairy fountain is pretty easy to route in. Like if you have to go to Jabu or something.
I'm just wondering, is it worth rushing ice when you've got a perfectly in logic song to get? Actually, no, you don't. That's not in logic. Never mind. What am I saying? I was going to say the song in DMC, but they haven't got bombs. But they have got a song that they can get in in SFM now.
Yes, and in logic. But why, when you can get a dungeon done, get 3 skulls, and maybe see what's ahead? Yeah, exactly. SFM is a bit of a hike versus just rushing through Zor's River. You get, because if you do that at the same time, you get several item peaks and checks, as well as just 6 hints. I think that's really valuable this early on. Like, the later it gets, the worse ice becomes, but when it's early, it's obscenely good. Like, just... I mean, the value of 6 hints, which... There are good gods of, like, getting duplicates, but that should tell you something about the logic at that point. You know, with the whole hint logic. Because one of the hints always has to be available before you can actually do said hint.
I've definitely been burned by that. Hint back of lake. The other hint locked behind AD.
Yep.
It's not fun. Yeah, that's not fun.
But no, we'll see where our runners start running off to.
Because I think Cola... I think you're right. I think with the meta right now, going to Ice Cavern is pretty much
this is very much an ice. Like, you've got a hook shot, you got a bottle, you got hover boots, and you get 6 hints. You know, like, almost everything in Zora's River is in logic except for frogs at this point.
That being said, Gogeta's going to Temple of Time.
Yeah. That'll be some interesting divergence. Or get a peek of...
Wait, what is that?
And that... The Deco Shield. So, not quite so nice, but...
Zora's River... Oh! Okay. Great. Okay, Zora's River's on the path of Fountain Cannon.
Haunted Wasteland Foolish. Nice hint. And Cola's gonna get all these runners are gonna get rewarded. And 40 is dead. There's the bomb bag.
Okay, I think like that's interesting though. Gogeta like knows there's Sonic in Zora's River now, and isn't going.
Yep. Central pillar was, I think, a small key.
Central pillar. So
we have 2 water hints already.
Cariosa?
Uh-oh. Cariosa? Mayday?
Central pillar is a small key.
Okay. So there's that repeat.
And I think Cariosa has to do
Crashed.
all of this again. I say not all of it.
No, he just has to really rush Zora's River.
That was key.
Okay, it was a bloop. It was a bloopy on Rolling Rocks. Not too bad. It could be a lot worse.
Like, why not go for it? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, why not go for the 50? Like, it's free money. Oh!
And Song of Storms. And
okay,
there's the light arrows.
I change my mind. Okay. You rush ice. You rush ice. You go well. You win the seed. Never mind. I changed my mind. I changed it wholeheartedly. Ice, good. Rush ice. No. You see.
Oh, and now you go do the fountain at the same time. You know the Fountain Fairy, because
oh no, Fountain's
available.
dead. Fountain's actually dead.
Oh, it's foolish?
Yeah, Fountain's foolish.
Nice. That's even better. You just go for the hints. Just rush ice cavern.
Just go ice. I take it back. Like, look, there's the hint.
Oh, yep, there's that hint.
Econnor and Cola are just
neck and neck.
In sync. Like, look at this. Oh, never mind. They're not in sync anymore.
Cola's drowning the bugs.
You don't need them. It's fine. Oh. Carios isn't going ice. Why wouldn't you go ice? Like, you come all this way. Why? I'm not saying this just because I know Storms is in here now. I'm actually not saying this. Like, it might just be a thing of Cariosa wants a shield before going, because I know a lot of people don't know the setup without a shield for KZ skip.
You could even use the sealed setup for it, but you use ESS turns. And there's a bow in the Redead Grotto. But yeah, if you hold the ESS position while you're doing the jump slash, it also preserves your it preserves your position instead of Link like moving back. I mean, the other way is using Deku nuts, but you can save a lot of nuts. But okay, Map Chest is dead, so Ecola's gonna burn some time here. Man, these are the worst enemies, and now they're back in sync.
Alright, this is gonna be a race. Which Cola gets to the end of ice first?
Which Cola gets out of the freezer first? Sorry, that was bad.
Spirit temples on the path of Queen Goma. Kiri sword slingshot, maybe?
It looked like a small one there. Yeah, Storms is a really good song, especially routing in... Oh, that's the Zora Tunic in there.
And a strength upgrade. We can do Forest already.
Yeah, we can. That's crazy, because none of those... Like, all of those are in Logic as well.
I was gonna say, what's Forest? Is Forest a medallion or is it a stone? Because I missed that. Is Forest vanilla?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
because
that's
we got...
another song.
In order from Forest to Light, medallions. Forest, Deku, Spirits, Jabu, Free, and... This is the last one. A little bit on the blurry side for me. But yeah, you definitely would go and do Forest as soon as you can. Because it's a free song.
Yeah, meanwhile, Gogeta's taking a different path here. Like, not following the meta, or whatever you want to call Rush Ice, a lifestyle.
Ooh, Graveyard, a Path to Baronade. So far, we've found Hover Boots and Hookshot in there, as well as Nocturne. This could be screaming either Shadow or Fire, depending on what's there. And oh yeah, sorry, yes, Nocturne was on Windmill, so it could be could be Forest actually. Oh, there's another bug in Tongo's Cavern. Yeah, Saria's Hook and Hovers. I'm thinking it might be like Hovers Locked Forests is a possibility. Yes, Tobias, we do indeed have 2 people rushing ice. We got the kit so early, and I probably would be in there with them if I was racing. Ooh, that's a biggie. Wallet.
Wallet. Storms, and the winner of Rush Ice Percent is Equala.
Equala's going to be out of the freezer first.
A time of 14 minutes and like 10 seconds.
So if you wanted a... I wonder what kind of cola and E-colas would be.
I think with bombs you just follow and go into DC now. Get DC done and then...
What was that? On the Rudest Letter spot.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, it's another biggie.
It's a bow.
It's a bow. That's 2 bomb-locked bows. Speaking of bow. Yeah, I don't know what was on the letter spot. Just zipped past real quick.
Hopefully Gogeta goes back and we can have another look at it.
I don't think so.
Otherwise we've got some time.
The 3rd bow on Hot Rodder Goron. Oh, Green Rupee.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of green rupees around there, so... Alright, let's see
what the bow archery game is.
I don't think this was anything, because I think... Oh wait, no, Cariosa came here and it was night. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it came in a little late.
Alright. What is there?
Oh my god, there's a strength on King Dodongo.
That's strength 2. We have strength 2 already. And
yeah.
Spirit Temple's on the path of Queen Goma.
And Forest Temple is available for them as adults.
So, hear me out. Requiem at Temple of Time. And
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, I can see it.
you go to Spirit Temple to get Kakiri Sword, and that's how you end up in Deku. And oh god, Ecola, no!
I think Cariosa... oof. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, Forest, I could see, right after... I can definitely see Cariosa doing Forest, from here. Maybe even doing, Ice, depending.
I feel like... I don't know if Cariosa is part of the No Shield club, but... I presume...
He just bought a shield.
Good. So, I think Cariosa does go Forest, and then probably goes Ice afterwards. But I'm like pretty sure that I've just seen a scale on top of DC, but I'm not entirely. Gotta be 100% certain of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, our Jabu kit is probably going to be the most trolly part of the seed. And Opponent's Time and Song of Time has Opponent's song, so
Ew, no. I hate Opponent on AD, because you never know. Because that most of the time it's going to be logical AD, right? Because you can just reverse. But what if?
Epona of Time, indeed serious business. Yeah, it reminds me of that one qual, you know, the one where we had Vanilla Requiem.
Ew, oh god. Okay,
Vanilla Requiem and AD for Epona. And Longshot was literally on Hammer Rocks.
Oh god, yeah, I remember that. And
yeah. You know
also,
what's funny is I proposed the idea of the hookshot extension, and I forgot. This was before I remembered that it still wouldn't help you out because of the fact that Mirror Shield was on HBA.
I see.
Yes,
Another wallet?
But yeah, no wallet shenanigans this seed because at least for either no double wallet shenanigans. Death Mountain Crater, Path to Twin Rova.
That would be it. Right there.
Slingshot.
Up there. So Kakiri's sword's in spirit. Oh, a lot just happened. Kakiri's sword's in spirit. Cool. Mirror Shield and all that stuff is probably the path in DMC. So, wait, is spirit a medallion or stone?
It's the water medallion.
They could just go and do that. Like, as soon as... Like, Jesus probably...
Well, they don't have any access. That's the problem.
Yeah, as soon as they do, though. It's like, because I think Forest probably has Requiem at this point. Mayday, 50 skulls is Din's fire. Mayday, that could be required. That is required. That's required 50. That is required 50. Wait, hold on. Is it stone?
Mirror was on top of the volcano.
Is it Stone Shadow? I'm looking at Cola's... I'm looking at Cola's tracker, and is that wrong? Is Cola's
he hasn't gone to Temple of Time. This is just the default for
oh, right, okay.
For
then it's Stone Shadow, yeah, it's Stone Shadow. And that's the thing though, like potentially Shadow Temple.
Yeah, it's Stone Shadow.
And there's your fire for the meantime. See you in the next 100 years.
We've been seeing a lot of 50 Skull Seeds, but considering we already have a hook shot and quite a bit of kit, I don't think it's going to be that bad. Because you do have quite a few dungeons available to you. You have Spirit you can full clear, you have Forest you can full clear. Deku probably, like, the Kokiri Sword's probably in Spirit. So, that's another place that has skulls. But yeah, the fact that we're getting hint overlap, that means we're not getting a hint for King Dodongo. We can full clear Spirit outside of a lack of fire source and access.
I mean, we just need magic because the fire arrows were on Ocarina game.
Oh, that's even more convenient.
Sure. So yeah, we just need magic.
After seeing that Haunted Wasteland hint, I don't know if I should be mad or happy, because it's been holding out a lot of stuff lately. Well, we do know where two strengths are. There's one in the silo, and then there's one on King Dodongo. Both of them are available.
Yeah, and there's Requiem. Wait, Requiem? That was on Child SFM? Child
yeah. Sorry,
okay.
check.
I missed that.
So that's
okay. Right.
So that's even more convenient, because that means that we'll probably get something pretty interesting. Yeah, exactly. KD's only dependent on bombs. That's another 50 hint.
Yeah, I think Gogeta's the only one that knowledge at 50 is Din's. But obviously it's Din's, so...
Yeah, but we do have that graveyard path. If Saria leads to nothing...
Ooh. Impaled.
That means with that bomb bag in River, though, that could mean though that there is another available bomb bag, because we didn't get a Path to King Dodongo hint there. We could have something on frogs.
Potentially.
Yeah, for Twin Rova, because of... Nah, wait. We already have... Unless that's magic. If we can find Ruto's letter, then somewhat early on, then we may be seeing a magic soon.
Also, I can't remember where I saw it, but to answer chat's question about Gogeta, Gogeta just took a different path, and I think is probably finding out more information, but is going to be a bit further behind progression-wise than the other three runners, just because of the path he took.
Yeah. But yeah, I think magic might actually be on Frog's one. Because we gotten nothing else but that bomb bag so far.
But we also, if that's the case, we
that is
need
true
to
though.
find letter.
Bomb bag does get you that strength on KD. If we, of course, we would still need. We'd have to wait to see, because our other runners should be able to do. Wait, what? There was a scale on top of DC.
There was, yes.
So, but Storms is not available yet because we don't have.
We would need Letter to make that available.
Yep.
Which, we're going to see if Dampy Diggin has that.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
And I think that's it in Graveyard, right? No other checks available?
Yeah, Sunsong Grave could be a while.
I think... Did Gogeta... I could have sworn Gogeta's done that. Wait, Gogeta... Gogeta has sons! Why didn't they check that? Probably just scab-rating.
We got 11 skulls, so we'll get our first 10 skull check here. And it's dead. Yeah, it happens to all of us. Or he's planning on routing it in with adult.
I mean, I suppose...
Because sometimes I skip checks just to route them in better. For later.
I suppose what's the point of doing that? Because like, if you've got access to it now, why not do it now, I guess? I mean, I completely understand it, but...
Walking back, that's... That's the hard part, is the amount of walking you do. Although it did cost me a match. Like, in the group stage of Challenge Cup. Cough, cough. Hidden Kokiri Sword and Stone Jabu.
Do we need that Dins?
Possibly. I don't know.
I'm not really convinced that we do need it yet.
Yeah, I'm not on that boat either. I'll get up to like 20, probably get a couple of the easier ones to route in. And if I don't need it, I'll probably be about 30, 35 skulls by then.
That's why not.
Yeah, exactly. Your force has not been yielding out very much. Though we did get... Gogeta just would need just to find magic after... when he goes adult, because because there's a bow available and there's a boomerang on Richard.
Let's go, Richard. Such a good boy.
Very good boy indeed. He is Zelda's best boy. Well, we're getting an age change. So, Gogeta will be probably rushing Zora's River. I'm not sure about Ice quite yet. But definitely Zora's River.
I think... trying to think about it.
But yeah, we may be seeing a triple forest soon.
I mean, yeah, it's the forest med. Gotta get your songs. Songs are really really powerful. I was about to say really very, and there's too many.
Yeah, poses into dead, so it's HBA or frogs too. So, yeah, we will be getting triple forest. And there, exactly. That's what I would be doing. Because it's easier just to route it in when you use Nocturne than when you're walking from, like, the other side.
forest makes all the sense.
Yeah, it's progression. It's a medallion, especially of the vanilla variety. But yeah, it's like graveyard definitely pointing towards Sarius or Hookshot. It doesn't matter which.
Yeah, I think letter's missing to put everything, like tie up all the loose ends.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, what the path to Baronade, that does make the hovers a bit spooky.
Yep. Wait, was that also? Let's see. So both Baronade and yeah, either hovers or it could be the hook shot for all we know, or even. Oh, wait, Gogeta's probably checked what all the Sarius checks. I'm assuming.
I didn't see a Chao Goron City, but
I'm surprised because that'd be a good point to.
well, I mean, Gogeta might have already done Chao Goron City, but of course with no bomb bag, I'd see no real reason to go there. So
That's fair. He's gonna be punching himself as soon as he sees that bomb bag in open grotto.
see, this is the part where I don't understand. Like, I think I do get it, but Gogeta saw the hint at Temple of Time first, I think. Was the
Yeah,
first
he
one
saw
to
that
read
hint
this.
first.
So I kind of was expecting him to go to River, because there's a good chance of it being a strength upgrade, which is still nice for Child. So, but yeah, here is Gogeta's bomb bag.
Yep. And he's setting up for skulls because he knows he knows that he may have to go to 50. So better safe than sorry. Route in the skulls that you can, because for all we know, it could just be hovers locked fire for the letter. Of course, fire is also a stone. Or I believe so. Yeah, fire's also a stone. Yeah, we're down to double forest. Because Ecola does not have strength yet. Whereas, we may... Yeah, we'll definitely be seeing just double forest. Yeah, K-Sword's likely in spirit. And Richard is indeed a very good boy. We already have Banana, though. It's on Richard. Letter on HBA would be atrocious.
That would mean that all your items to do AD would have to be before before the letter in logic, so nothing could be storms locked. That would be locking it. But to be honest, I'm looking at what we've got. It's what Shadow what was it? Shadow, Spirit, and
Fire?
Oh,
no, it's Shadow,
Spirit.
Water, and Fire. Those are our 3 stones.
It's spooky. Bit spooky.
And yeah, you'd need the Dins if it was AD.
So in a way, Gogeta's rushing skull is very very hard here. I don't necessarily agree with rushing it just rush into 20 now. But he is, I think, the only one with the knowledge at the moment that Dint is on 50.
Yeah, and don't know if you're gonna need it. But yeah, we already have 2 strengths available, which is nice. And by the time Ikola finishes off King Dodongo, Cariosa might be very close to finishing Phantom Ganon. Because for whatever reason, King Dodongo is somewhat dramatic in his death. I mean, he feels the need to play to be Sonic for at least a couple more seconds. But yes, 2 sub-15 ice completions.
And I think we're definitely having a sub-hour, you know, all 4 runners on Restream doing ice, so... Question is, how long will it take Gogeta to get to the end?
Yeah,
and what
I can see it like a 42 minutes, because skulls do slow things down a little bit.
Yeah, because I think
and then just the blue fire's just slow as hell.
I'm pretty sure Gogeta's almost at 20.
Yeah,
yeah, 18.
He will be at 20 by the time he finishes.
And I don't even... I think the last time I saw... I think Cariosa's skull count, it was at 5? 6?
And Cola's at 10.
Cola's at 10. I don't know how many skulls Equal is at.
Yeah, we got 50 skulls for Stone Shadow. We don't know if we'll need it, because Big Pose is already hinted dead.
Wait, don't make your keyboard catch on fire. What did you do? Damn. Also, I don't believe Mochi's a saved quiz child, so... Oh, he did? Wait.
Oh.
Like, did Gogeta save quit? Huh. Shows you how much I've been...
We were too mesmerized by the dungeon dips of our dungeon dudes.
Are we gonna... Oh, I was gonna say, are we gonna see the quick kill?
Yeah,
oh,
we are.
Let's go, Cariosa. Come on. Yeah. Yes.
Aw, yeah. I see he does
go.
the 3 bow strat. Because you can actually, like the 3 arrow strat, you can actually do it with just 2 arrows for that one. Because you can...
That's safer, right?
3 is safer, but if you can do 2, it's quite a bit faster. Because you save the time pulling out the bow and then pulling out the sword again. As someone who's does the trick, I can certainly say it.
I attempted the quick strat once, and then promptly died to phase 3 of Phantom Ganon.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough getting the timing down, because you think too is you have to go for a untargeted vertical slash, or a targeted vertical one as well.
Oh, Cariosa has the Storm's Hint now. Okay.
But Gogeta's going to get his wallet. His big boy wallet.
Storms. And I believe Gogeta should probably go to Forest next. Although it does all depend on how he decides to route things in. Like going beating up King Dodongo or just going straight for Forest Med. It's got options.
Yeah. I think it depends on which one is more convenient for Gogeta.
Because he has to safe quit anyway, because he can't phase through the fish, so
He can't phase through it, but he certainly can melt the ice around him. Yeah, neither Colas know their dungeons yet. I don't think Cariosa even knows his dungeons yet. They just do what I sometimes do and just rush dungeon.
Yeah, no, I do get it. I completely understand where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, and Cola doesn't. It's just the defaults of Solly Tracker. And then when you change the dungeon, it just changes accordingly.
Hammer!
Ooh, hammer on 20!
Wait, that's Stonefire, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's Stonefire.
That's Stonefire. Oh.
Hammer time.
Okay, you know,
Gogeta gonna grab his bow, and at this point, I think Gogeta's probably gonna do Dodongo's Cavern first. And there's long shot.
Where was that? Where was that? Field.
That's Remote Grotto.
Okay, right.
Oh my god.
Iron's away from doing AD. This is actually nuts.
Yep. Iron's away from AD. And the scary thing is that it actually is closer now for Letter to be on an AD. Iron's in Magic.
Look, we'll ignore the fact that we still need magic. They can believe it into existence.
They can believe it into existence.
Where does Cariosa go?
I think maybe Desert Crossing. Or at least GTG. I mean, look at all the goods you have for GTG. Oh, Toilet's a key.
That's good. That's really good. The thing is, Cariosa isn't doing it, but Cariosa does have the knowledge that Storms is in ice.
Yep.
So where does Cariosa go now? Who's checking these hints?
Probably he's gonna go Child. Or not. Actually, he's gonna be Rush. It looks like a GTG. No, it's setting time of day for Richard. And Dompe digging.
Oh yeah, because he hasn't been Child yet.
And he was thinking about getting that skull, and he just decided against it. Because he was rushing over there. Yeah, if Letter's on HBA, they're doing it blind. But yeah, this is definitely going to be like a Richard to Dompe sort of play from Cariosa. And Bolero on Prelude. It's hard to play. That's a good one.
That doesn't necessarily help. Actually, no, that does help. That does help Cariosa quite a bit. Because obviously going to Ice Cavern afterwards could just play Bolero and dive in through Zora's River. Yeah, I think, to be honest, Gogeta gone with the others to Ice and then went straight Child, he probably would have had that a lot sooner. Well, I'll say a lot sooner, but he probably would have had that the best chance of finding that. Because I don't think Gogeta goes back to field for a while. I don't think any of them really do.
We have not checked Child Spirit yet. The only one who's been able to was Gogeta, but that was before he had any projectiles for Child. From what I understand, our spawn is basically Gerudo Valley. Like, on, like, near a field.
Yeah, because I'm not sure Gogeta actually safe quit. I don't know if Gogeta was the one who safe quit, that's the thing.
Yeah. But Curioso will soon be getting his Requiem.
And then as soon as it gets Requiem, I presume I would just go straight to Spirit from here.
Yeah.
But
might check case or chest first.
The thing is,
and
I would
Goron City because he can full clear it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would personally go because you've got Minuet, you can easily get back here, and there's no real harm in going to Spirit.
Yeah, our foolish locations so far are Haunted Wasteland and Zora's Fountain. We do not know where our third foolish is. But this seed has a lot of bugs. Sorry, bad joke opportunity.
Oh, I get it. Because the seed has shown a lot of bugs, but it's also a buggy game. I get it, huh? I see. I see now.
I mean, one of the whole point... well, I mean, to be a dad, you have to learn dad jokes. I think that's just universally applicable.
Oh. Okay. I don't think we saw that hint from Gogeta. Fire Temple's foolish.
Oh. Fire foolish, so that does remove the hovers locked fire for items. However, if it's AD, it still could be for like hovers locked fire on top of completing Shadow. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Both of them pointing straight towards AD, or one of them is pointing towards potentially a GTG.
You know what I would do? Oh wait, no, Big Pose is dead, isn't it?
Yep.
Never mind.
I was
gonna say I will do Big Pose, but obviously since they've got a hint, it could only be hard AD if it's Epona. No, right?
Yep. Because apparently she won't lend you a horse. Like, I'm pretty sure Link can ride any horse. I mean, if you go to, like, if you have free Epona not on, then you can actually ride the other horses, but Epona's supposed to be the best horse. apparently.
Is she? Is she supposed to be the best horse?
Well, at least Ingo calls her the best horse.
Ingo, I think, is blind. I think he's blind.
Epona's better in Majora's Mask.
In an alternate universe, see? Where she's actually good. It's a conspiracy.
Maybe it's because she's conspiring.
Yeah, she's actually in cahoots with Ganon. That's what it is.
But we will be seeing at least a child spirit from Cariosa, so bombing bats.
That's a game over. Try jump valley with the other horse and drown. Ah, jeez.
Ooh, there's a biggie. That might be the Kokiri sword.
That might be the Kokiri sword. Yeah, you're right. That this is why I would have gone to Spirit before going to Kokiri Forest and such. Just because I think it's a lot more efficient.
Well, so, like the reason you have to do it at some point. I'm just glad that we aren't having a crazy search for light arrows this seed. But I'm pretty sure it's probably the letters just sitting in GTG or potentially even here. That's a bottle.
Oh no, the shield's gone.
R.I.P. shield.
Now you gotta buy one. Ugh.
He's got a wallet. He'll be fine. And yeah, it's bottle. It's basically bottle percent because once we find the letter, it will be. A bomb bag on Bomb Chew Bowling. Well, that's nice. Like, gee, thanks, game.
Can definitely say it's not worth going for either.
Yeah. Unless you're really, really low on bombs, then it's just a cheap refill. And there are... That's all, like, that's already all 3 keys logically needed for adult spirits.
Yeah, spirit key logic is something that's an enigma for me. All I know is that you need logically all 5 keys to be available for you to use, I think it's the stick. Oh.
Yeah. Here's something interesting too, is, you know the right hand of spirit? It also logically requires 5 keys. Except for when there's a small key on that hand, then it's 3 keys plus long shot. And there's the K sword.
There it is. So I'll be back in just a moment.
But yeah, at this point you definitely look around to see. So I think I might even just give the edge to Cariosa, depending on where that letter location may be. But, okay, that was junk. And Cariosa is just going to go back into the Lost Woods area. So there was one on Dodongo's, like, King Dodongo, and one on Lon Lon Ranch Silo, which Cola's just about to pick up. And hopefully we get to see Child Goron City. And Gogeta's at 25 skulls already. Whereas Zicola's at 13. And Cola has not done Richard yet. So, if he... don't know where that letter is yet either, but... may find it... definitely, potentially find it soon enough. But not at the moment. Yeah, we're essentially just a letter mode away. Let's see what's on Castle Ferry. Cariosa bought the shield because he had to. Yeah, Cariosa is just dungeon rushing. Which is a good thing to do. Once he gets through Lon Lon Ranch, he can just clear out Spirit as well. Like Adult Spirit. The letter's the spoiler log. Alright, there's nothing too exciting in Deku Tree so far. Yeah, I mean, that is what it means to be like a top 10 runner, is you make it look easy, but it really isn't. Ecola's gonna be disappointed with that bottle there.
Alright, apparently Thunder is to step away for a few minutes, so I'm gonna hop in, I guess, and come with you for a bit.
Alright. Well, you're just seeing the most exciting Deku Tree so far. I mean, exciting, I mean, everything's been small.
Figures advance for the year. Which, I mean, we're missing very little, and we're only missing Magic and Letter, and we know Letter is somehow locked behind Graveyard. We're not sure how, but it is.
Yeah. Yeah, for all we know, it could just be in Stone Water. Or in GTG. I'm hoping GTG. Cariosa's at 8 skulls right now. So if it is AD, this could be pretty bad for Cariosa.
Yeah. Just generally, it's kind of concerning because we know that Graveyard's path to Baronade. It's also path to... well, there were 3 things in there. Sorry Song, a long shot. At this point, we know it has to be long shot path because we have the other hook shots just as available. And hovers. The only thing out of those 3 that locked Forest Temple is, in fact, Sorry Song with Vanilla Minuet, which leaves hovers and long shot as our candidates for path to Baronade. So...
yep.
And happy 1 hour, everyone, while I'm looking at things.
Yeah. But, other than that letter being MIA, this definitely would be a Jet Seed.
Yeah, there's a Letter and Magic, which isn't the worst. Yeah. Let's give our runners here a follow. Ecola, Cola, Gogeta, and Cariosa. To our comms here, Alex and Thunder. And to our trackers, Artificial Red, Mirror, Mikundi, and Procrastinator AT.
One thing's for sure is Spirit is not magic locked this seed because there were no keys. There's nothing magic locked other than the Kokiri sword, which would make that would technically make the Queen of Spiders magic locked. Not that it matters.
Yeah, at this point, GTG is where you want to go to see if that's your long shot path. If there's nothing there, we're concerned.
Yep.
Because GTG is about the least sucky option for our path, in our graveyard path.
Curiosa going back in. He looks like he's gonna fight the Iron Knuckle because he did everything up until Sunblock Room.
Oh, he forgot the song.
He forgot the song. That happens to all of us.
Yep. So that was which leaves Prelude on Burning Hack, by the way, by process of elimination.
I remember somebody actually forgot the song check for Freaky Friday, and it managed to bail them out because then they didn't get baited into going to Spirit.
Alright, yeah, we've seen 3 keys in Spirit, I believe, so far. 1 Child Side and 2 in Child Climb, so...
Yeah.
We should be fine. I guess, Helka, if Curse got Gomo and Deku, didn't need the song, but he should have known that he wasn't going to get Gomo and Deku, considering our path to Baronade is, completely unresolved.
Yep.
Well, I'm not actually sure he has the hint, to be fair. The hints were Open Grotto and Valley. I don't know if he's been to either offhand.
And, it's crazy that we have all of our Warp songs but Prelude.
Yeah, and of course Prelude is very well, it's not logically required for anything in these settings, so it's so handy. And of course it's completely not existent. Yeah.
But where do we think where to go next? That is another question. So I can see like Cola and E-Cola probably doing Spirit Temple. Or specifically, Cola doing it. Because E-Cola has not gone to Lon Lon Ranch yet.
You know, I just had a thought. Do we want to have a bet going for magic? Because at this point we know letters hinted, at least indirectly. But magic is completely who knows where. It's not Shadow Temple, and it's not fire, and that's about all we know.
Yeah, Curiosa spotted something on the arch.
No, okay,
something
apparently
interesting.
Stacks got the bet for me. I have no idea what's on the arch either.
Yeah, because he's planting a bean to grab it.
Somebody in chat thinks it's magic on the arch.
It could be.
That
I mean, you don't plant...
well.
Okay, yeah, so it might be... Oh god!
It would make sense, because it's not letter, at any rate. It's not remotely longshot or hovers locked in any fashion whatsoever.
Yep.
Because, yeah, letters somehow locked behind hover boots or longshot or both, and we have no idea what or why.
Oh, I saw that bet. It was funny. Okay, Tektite's nothing. Curiosa's gonna find that long shot, it looks like. But no, he's gonna go for that strength in Lon Lon Ranch after getting the song.
Alright, so we can more or less ignore Gogeta for the moment, because he's just doing Forest, which you've already seen.
And it's barren.
Yep. We know it's useless.
Yeah, oh yeah, he does have the long shot. That's right.
Still, the person's gone all the way out there for it. He's actually picked it up, I think. I could have sworn someone else had checked it earlier, because we but I might be wrong. In any case, remote grotto is really remote, which is annoying if it's required.
Especially with no opponent's song.
And that's actually another thought, is everyone else but Curiosa has no idea where Longshot is, so they're likely assuming Baronade. It's just a regular hookshot after Baronade.
The BS command, I think, needs a little bit of an update.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Because there hasn't been anything super crazy.
Mm-hmm. And I think Thunder's back. Haven't seen anything the last few minutes, just chilling.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Hi. So, what have I missed?
A Baron Deku. That's it.
Yeah.
And Song of Time on Prelude and Requiem. That's it.
Oh, we think Magic's on the Arch, actually. As an additional note.
Yeah, I mean, Cariosa went to buy a bean to plant it.
And that's about the only thing that could be up there that he would want at this point. Also, though, I just noticed, just commenting on you got here, Thunder, back Thunder, everyone else but Kirisa doesn't have long shots, so just assuming regular hook shots path to Baronade, which isn't helping.
Awesome.
Of course, Kirisa's the only one who knows that it's long shot or, I think Kirisa's the one who knows it's long shot or hovers at this point. But alright, I'm jumping back. Have fun, guys.
But yes, half of this stream is the refrigerator. I mean, that's where you put your soft drinks.
Oh.
And if you don't, you're insane, and there's something wrong with you.
I can't lie. My first thought was like refrigerator. Oh, it's a fridge. It's a freezer. It's ice. And yeah. And you could put everything in everything in ice.
Yes, but like, who drinks so like warm soft drinks? They're best served cold.
Unfortunately, when it's a heat wave, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, Cariosa should be Rush GTG mode. We know either the letters like Longshot locked or Hovers locked. And yeah, there is a prediction for if Din's Fire on 50 Skulls is required.
Way things are going, I'm still a bit skeptical about it, but I think they shouldn't stop at 20, if that makes sense. Like, keep going until you know. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, where I lived, used to be able to just put stuff outside and it would just be colder than the freezer. Because most freezers run at, I think, something like -10. When you can get -40 where I used to live. You just, you buy a box and you put your food outside the door.
Jeez. Like, I know with us, like, I put...
That is magic.
That is magic? Okay. Sunsong Grape was checked. I believe it was just a red rupee.
Yeah, it was dead. But, yeah, we're just basically just a letter mode.
Oh, that's where the spawn was. Okay. Right, am I just blind? Like, I was right, the spawn was there. Wasn't it?
Which spawn?
The child spawn. Kikiri Forest.
Might have been. Man, people really want HBA bad. I mean, granted, it's nice, especially when you can see those sick-ass shots of people going, you know those pots? You see those pots? Yeah, they're useless. I don't need them. They're just slowing out, and they're in my way. One of these days, I'll get... one of these days, I'll get it consistent to ignore those pots.
You know,
Yeah.
I actually like serious businesses. Bet shoot the sun. I actually quite like that.
Oh my god, that's surprisingly cursed. Because like, when do you go for that?
Yeah, because I feel Cario's obviously. I think.
Toilet's a key, by the way.
They've got Serenade, right? They could check it. They could check that now, because obviously playing Serenade is your quickest way of getting to GTG. So I think you check that before going over.
Oh, and there's our last 2 keys.
Wait a second. Does that mean you can?
Child side, the 1 had a key. Child side, Child Climbs 1 and 2 had a key. Yeah, none of Spirit can have the letter now because none of it is long shot locked. Oh, that's a biggie there. Yoink.
Right,
what kind of bait do you think's in there? Ooh,
well,
that's delicious,
expected.
yummy bait.
Expected. It's Spirit Temple, of course.
Yep. We can't do horse archery until AD. Frogs on frogs.
Yeah, you played this song. It moved us so well. We're going to give you our child.
So apparently Link is the devil because he just offered to give the frogs musical talent for their firstborn child.
Wow. Who's the true antagonist of Zelda now? I knew it wasn't Ganon. I knew that was someone else. So nice one cycle from Gogeta. Very nice.
Yeah, impossible for KZ to have letter because wallet. There's a wallet in ice.
Big chest.
Ooh, another biggie. Let's see what kind. Oh, some blue raspberry candy.
Some nice arrows there.
Bongo in logic. All the bait.
For those who don't know, Bongo isn't actually in logic with those ice arrows. It's just vanilla. You are expected to go to GTG to get the ice arrows. Oh, apologies. Yeah, you know what? Snacks.
Bongo actually is in logic.
It is.
Because we have 50 skulls available.
Yeah. So is it like 50 out of how many, or?
Someone would have to pull up a hamster's tracker.
Oh, Jesus, not laying up on these skulls. 32.
Yeah, it can't be letter on frogs too because storms is in ice. So we know that frogs too can't have anything.
Frogs 2.
Let's see what we get here. Oh, is that? I think that's the big chest. Yeah.
That is Bosky.
Which is technically, yeah, hookshot locked, bow locked, and bomb locked.
Now, did Gogeta plant a bean here?
I don't know. Well, maybe, maybe not. Doesn't look like it though. I think Cariosa's next plan of attack might be going into the Gerudo Fortress area. Cola did. He's got a nice, lovely plant. which I'm still confused on how it floats.
It's a magic. It's just magic.
Oh, he must be the guy that conned Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk.
Mm. Yeah, Cola just had to believe, and then the magic bean just took him to where he could find, you know, more magic. Because why not?
Yes.
That works, right?
Believe and be brave.
Look,
I mean,
DJ.
I mean, if you look at Link's behavior, he's definitely believing in being brave when he's jumping into a river. Like, he goes head first and then bonks his head on the floor.
That should just kill. That should just be an instant 1-hit KO right there.
It would be in Breath of the Wild. But this is not Breath of the Wild.
This is Ocarina of Time, just full of glitches. There's a hi TJ. Hi.
Yeah.
Swimmer overtime.
Gogeta's the only one going for high skulls. He's definitely committing to 50.
Yeah, I think... I wonder if it's because Gogeta's seeing something that the other... Obviously the other runners aren't right now. Like, having that hint...
It's because he doesn't have the hook shot or the long shot, so he doesn't know... he doesn't know that it could just be long shot locked instead of hook shot locked. Which could be a big problem for him.
Or it could just be a thing of he's looking at the hover boots that were also in Graveyard and wondering, huh, I should probably do this.
Oh, I don't think Gogeta's got the hint for Big Pose yet. But I do love doing this trick, so I do give my thumbs up. Oh, he does! He just forgot! And it's not because he's out of money, because he's got $402.
I do wonder, though, if, like, for me, in Epona AD Seeds, I like doing Big Pose just because, you know, it's the one check that you can do out of logic that is... that you could potentially get rewarded. And if there's an item there that's required, then it just means that you need to focus on Stone Dungeons a bit. Potentially.
Well, I know that Gogeta uses Gossip Stones. Gogeta's gonna be grabbing the... He's going for skulls as well. Or Ecol is going for skulls.
Ecola's just potentially ran out of things. I think Ecola's also ran out of bombs, which isn't a good thing either.
Yeah. Has to be long shot locked or hovers locked at this point. And no, he's just rushing shot. Where's he going? Oh yeah, Burning Cack song makes sense.
Which we know is Prelude, right? That's Prelude at this point.
And he's gonna check Composer's Grave because we have not gotten the hint. And
yeah, I think Gogeta went to check it.
Yeah, and then he's gonna get the Sun Song Grave here. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense.
Still can't believe Haunted Wasteland's foolish. Like, it's such a waste of a hint. Such a waste.
Yeah, but you see, it's nice to have sometimes, because, you know, the one time that it's not, people memory hole it. or it becomes really ugly to route in. Unless you're reversing. But yeah, we have Hammer on 20. Gogeta's gonna be going to get his magic soon. He even has it lit up on his tracker, so he's gonna be buying the bean. He's gonna get that frog on Frogs 1. But yeah, Cariosa is 100% committing to reversing, which is a fair play.
Doesn't have the hammer, which might be a bit spooky, but it won't be the worst thing to try and get back there.
And Burning Cack was Prelude, which is pretty convenient. So I think right now, Cariosa, like, if there's a letter in GTG, this is pretty much Cariosa's lead. Because he just has everything to do it otherwise. But of course, if it's AD, then I think Gogeta has the edge.
I mean, if it's letter, isn't Cariosa just in glow mode? I'm reading this correctly?
No, he'll be in full go.
It would just be glow, right?
Oh right, yeah, it would be glow, but he'd be able to route in market afterwards. It wouldn't be a big deal because it's just sitting on shooting gallery.
Right. Okay.
So he'll definitely, end up doing that. But this is Cariosa being a bad boy. Getting arrested. Alright. It's nothing.
Oh, E-Color's in the well. I just looked over and I see E-Color's in the well. Let's go, E-Color. Is there anything... Oh, that's a big chest.
Well, that's not going to be letter, though. It's going to be a slingshot.
I don't care, it's the well. But there could still be something in here that,
Well, it has... If,
I mean, they had that.
If the well has irons, then that means that it's in GTG or near GTG.
You didn't see anything, chat. You didn't see anything.
Oh, that's right. Ikola,
Still needs strength?
he didn't go to Lon Lon Ranch Silo yet.
He hasn't been to Lon Lon? Wait.
Yeah, because Lon Lon had a Sun Song.
Oh.
Yeah, well in iron, having irons would definitely would definitely tell you that this seed is not AD.
And there's letter. Let's go. Well, glow. Nice and jet. Okay.
And that was in GTG, so oh my god, this is like a sub 150.
I can honestly, if I'll say, I think just if you just reverse for no reason, this is. Well, I say reverse for no reason, but you know what I mean. It's like you get like Cariosa obviously is doing this fully in logic.
Yeah, Cariosa just god routed this seed, so yeah, the bet.
Bet is no, you do not need ints.
Because yeah, this is about a 140.
Alright, here's the question, right? Is someone going to finish before Cariosa, or will Cariosa take first?
I think it's going to be Cariosa's race. Like, I think our other runners aren't going to be... yeah, at least on Restream aren't going to be getting it anytime soon.
I think as long as Cola decides to reverse, I think Cola's going to be obviously the next person.
Yeah.
But
like, Cariosa already has 5 meds before the 90-minute mark, and he's in glow mode. He's going to end up clearing out Jabu, looking for it, but it's not like a super big deal for Cariosa. He just goes for the hint. When he sees its market, he's probably going to do some market checks.
I think Cariosa just plays Prelude, to be honest, because they know Big Po's are dead, so just go child.
Yeah.
The only worry is if, obviously, Cariosa doesn't know this, but what if it's on Treasure Chest game, right? That would be the only worry with
yeah, but like
this.
you just go for child shooting gallery first.
Oh no, of course, but that would be like the only worry. Like, you just go straight child. Because in his eyes, it's just like, oh, it's child market. Best hope it's not, somewhere dumb.
If he finds for roars and Jabu, it could cut down the time a bit.
Now, here's the thing. Does Cariosa be super aggro and just go Mo Jabu? Or do you open all the checks here?
With for roars, I personally, yeah, would at least do a compass and map.
Because I actually know, this was going back to S5 quals, right? I think it was qual 3, qual 4, where...
Yeah, with the strength 3 required for your light arrows was in Jabu.
And
that was a good one for me because I actually, kept getting my items.
But a lot of the top runners didn't open those chests and got really screwed over by, strength 3 in Jabu, when you have no reason to open the chest because you're in go mode. So I think this is always a funny one, or an interesting thing to talk about, is when you're in go mode looking for lights, there are certain dungeons you obviously just go mode. Like, Spirit is just easy to go back to. But Jabu's always like one of those ones that it's long, it's hard to get back to, but do you go mode it?
Yeah. I can see skipping Rang chest, but the other two are not that bad to go through. Because Rang chest is a bit of a journey in itself.
Yeah, I think it all depends on how aggro players are. It's like...
C'est l'inverse. C'est marrant.
Believe in
well, Cariosa's a very aggressive player. Alka.
Yeah, very, very aggressive.
Finir rapidement, je peux avoir le match contre CC. Vas-y, je vais essayer de finir vite. Bon, en vrai, c'est un peu dépendant des latéraux.
It wouldn't even be that bad for it. You missed the timing, but it's a small chest anyway. Yeah, like I said, you just go for this one along the way. It's not bad. Easy to think about. You don't have to worry about it later. But that one was nothing. As Cola gets his hammer.
Hammer wasn't required for anything.
It's not, but it's nice.
Oh, that's a point. I just realized something. Carius is going to have to nut Ganon. Or use the long shot.
Yep. That's not a big deal, though.
No,
but
it's funny. It's just funny.
It's actually a pretty easy strat. The timing is... and that's small. So, goodbye. We won't be seeing anything from Jabu.
Yeah, I won't lie. Like, knowing how Cariosa plays, Cariosa must be feeling a bit, spooked. I think
Yeah, he's
feeling a bit spooked.
like the thing about Curiosa is he's probably worried that if he's done so little of the seed and he's almost done it. It makes sense from his perspective just to go for it.
Yeah, especially with lights being like the lights could just be anywhere. I can definitely see it. I mean, personally, I'm definitely the sort of I will 100% just like clear out Jabu. Like,
Yeah, so am I.
I get spooked.
But it seems like rushing ice wasn't quite the play this time. But I mean, when you have all those keys in front of your face, do you?
Also, I think Cola just decided not to reverse.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know that it's actually for like the path would be for long shot. And the hovers and is just bait.
That's
So anyone who plays significantly out of logic is going to have a field day with this one. You know, just reverse GTG for check density alone.
Because what you had a bow. Bowen was in Redead Grotto and CAC. There was also another bow in DC.
Just right above the king.
You literally had you could have just reversed with just the bow, yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I think a lot of people don't like rushing GTG with nothing, even though there's...
I know a few people who just do it with Song of Time only.
That's so... that just blows my mind. Like, I would want to go to GTG with at least hookshot. Well, at least bow for one. Bow and Song of Time are the big ones. Strength 2 is kind of like... I like to go with Strength 2.
Yeah, Ecola's skipping Ranch. That's not good.
This is what he skips freaking Ranch. Like I have known like very few players to skip Ranch. Ecola is now one of them.
I've skipped Ranch, I think, once. But it was just because it wasn't in a particularly good spot for me to route in. If Ecola goes into GTG, he could get saved. Because then he would be going Child. I still go into... If I go into Long Long Ranch when it's foolish, it's because I either want Prelude or Serenade super badly. But Ecola might do the whole GTG shabam here.
Ecola is reversing, so... But I think we'll stay in GTG because obviously it doesn't have...
Looking for the strength, yeah. Which would be his... not even be his go mode because he needs the Rang too.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even have Sun Song, you know, to set it to day for Lon Lon Ranch. Yeah, the whole skipping checks as a meme thing is pretty funny up until it screws you over in a race.
Yeah, this is why you should never play off of memes. In my opinion. It's that it can and will bite you. Like, for instance, I know Bait of the Well is a very common meme, but Well is just a really high dense location. You can get checks done there super quick. It's just a better GTG in my opinion.
Now GTG is a better GTG.
What? Why does that make sense? Why does that actually make sense? but memes, yeah. There are a couple of memes I'll allow. Just a couple though. Oh my god!
Oh my god! So, yeah, it was technically letter locked.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Right.
Oh no!
Right.
Oh my god, Nicola's gonna get his letter soon.
What was on Baronade? Nothing, but there was nothing on Baronade, but there was on the Light Arrow cutscene, which you get after getting the Spirit Med and Shadow Med, were the Iron Boots we need to complete AD.
Could you imagine if the Furor's Wind was just sitting on validation chest?
It's like, yeah, you don't need me, the seed.
But here, Cariosa, you might need me. I have cursed the worst things into existence.
Speaking of Cariosa, though, starting the climb is this hour and 38 minutes.
Yep, at the 98-minute mark.
I will say that right now, I actually think the person who's in the next best position is probably Gogeta. If Gogeta reverses, then he'll be in the same situation as Cariosa. If anything, he'll be a straight go mode if he decides to reverse.
Whereas Cola and E-Cola will still have quite a bit to look for, unfortunately. Oh, that's a big chest. Is this the Furors I just cursed?
No, it's Picoro Sword. Oh my gosh, Cariosa, you lucky duck! I swear to God.
Oh, I wouldn't if I grab that, I wouldn't even equip it.
No, it's like the best part. Cariosa doesn't even have to nut Ganon. Like, do you see how many nuts Cariosa has? You need 10. You need 10 on Ganon.
And he has almost no items. Yeah, because now you can use the big Goron sword.
Also speeds things up considerably too. Wow. This seed.
But yeah, I think this might be like a 145.
Nah, not a 145.
Age change. You got to do Sun Song as well for daytime market.
I think this is definitely going to sub
and then
2.
Walking back up.
I think it's going to be probably
maybe 150 around there.
157. Here's a market, and Cariosa goes, "I haven't done market."
But yeah, we have a racer that's just about finished. So, yeah, that'll be crazy to see when everyone else sees that finish time's like, oh, what the heck? What happened here?
Yeah.
It'll be even funnier is if someone actually managed to god route this even more.
So yeah, Cariosa, where are you going, buddy? We can just play Prelude. Wait, why?
I don't know.
Oh no!
Oh no! Controller issues. No.
Oh no. Okay, good. He's literally just saved. So that should.
Of course he saved. He saved before fighting.
Yeah, no,
like talking to Ganondorf.
That's what I'm saying. It's fine. It's just it. He's just saved. He's just saved. Oh, controller issues now. Go on, Carrier.
Yeah.
Play Prelude.
Just play the song, man.
You don't want controller issues when you've got the when you know.
Yep. Oh, there's double defense. It's in GTG.
Right, okay. I think we're gonna know who the second person to finish on restream will be.
But Richard has Richard has the boomerang. Richard's a very good boy this seed.
Richard the dog. Yeah, Gogeta's gonna feel so bad getting the skulls, but in the grand scheme of things, I think Gogeta has like smashed it with just like their route, like not rushing ice in the beginning, but I think what they did made sense.
Yeah, there's a reasonable play. Yeah, and Ecola's just he also needs a boomerang. Yeah, because he hasn't done Richard yet. Because like his boomerang's not on his personal tracker. So he has to set it tonight and then set it today.
There's lights. Carissa, play that prelude. You're done.
Yeah, but you can't play it inside of the store apparently because he does not like kids playing music. He doesn't want kids playing Kids Bop. Yeah. Gogeta's almost at 50, and he's probably going to grab that. He's going to grab a couple, at least a skull here.
Yeah, the lady's just telling Cola, "What are you doing down here?" Because it should be in GCG, you know.
Well, Cola still needs to get his boomerang, too.
Well, both Colas need to get the boomerang.
Yep.
Oh.
But, Cariosa managed the God route it because he found the long shot in Remote Grotto. And he just, he was able to logic that it was likely to be long shot luck.
Wait, Cariosa didn't go ice.
No, Cariosa never did ice either.
Cariosa never did ice.
He also didn't do most of anything. I think the most of the side dungeons he ever did was he just dipped GTG. Like he didn't even look at well.
Didn't look at well, didn't look at ice, didn't look at any stone dungeon, really. Aside from the required spirit, but you know.
Oh.
I don't know, spirit's not mid what I'm saying.
That was a Deku stick, it looks like. It just looked really awkward.
Yeah, this is an absolute jet seed and a half. But this is definitely a jet seed that you could say it was a jet seed in theory, but Cariosa cracked the theory, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, but I can see a few other people maybe cracking it from the finish time.
And just like that, I think Gogeta's also cracked it, so...
Yeah, Gogeta's in full go. That's the difference.
Full go, needs to beat Deku, needs to beat Jabu. Okay.
Yeah, but he can do them both at the same time.
I would actually disagree.
Not a big deal.
I would actually disagree. Most S-Seeds fights were atrocious. This is a breath of fresh air. I would hate this seed. This seed would get my back up. Like, if I was
this
playing
seed would actually be really well for me, ironically enough. Like, I would have... Like, I probably would have done something similar to Gogeta, though I probably wouldn't have had as many skulls. Because I just tend to rush dungeon. Although that magic may have eluded me. I'm not going to say it will, but it may have eluded me.
Yeah, I feel like the arch is sometimes hard to see.
Although mine's like a red color, and my hearts are green color, so...
See,
should be visually distinct.
Definitely the sort that refuses to randomize the colors of the overall models, just because I know I would get confused. Just because.
You just pick a very visually distinct color that none of the other items have.
I do like having a green mirror shield. I will say that. Lucky Clover. Also, if here's that Star's probably assessment of 150 is correct.
Yeah.
I completely overestimated how long it would take to get here.
Alright. Yeah, because those cutscenes are pretty long. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, Yukola's gonna just grab his long shot soon, and then it's like, really, game? Really? Because the problem is that Rang now is completely MIA for him, as well as that strength too. Because when you go back to them... Because that is the problem with if you skip areas with Sphere Zero checks sometimes, is that it could bite you hard.
Oh.
And like, none of the items point him towards his go mode, unfortunately.
Yeah, zero items too. And I think he's probably thinking Sadie, yeah. But yeah, everyone get your GZs in chat. Because Kara says just about to finish. And in an insane time. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's sub 150.
Sub 150. This is the Jet Seed. I think that is what, 149.29.
Yep.
First place.
Definitely. A sub 150 definitely rules it out. Gogeta thankfully already knows. And he did a really good job routing in skulls like that too.
Yeah, I honestly think this is why I really liked Gogeta's route at the beginning. Like, didn't follow everyone else into ice, but was carefully, like, got strength 2, got everything that they needed, so they didn't have to change back to child until now.
I could see Gogeta maybe even getting second place overall. We did just get one forfeit.
Yeah, this is the issue with
which
Jet
is
Seeds.
Yeah, Jet Seeds tend to be either one of two things. Really, really good for the people who get like the things needed, or really, really bad for the people who skip that one check, the one critical check. Because Jet Seeds are really hard to metagame off of. Like AD seeds or high requirement seeds are relatively simple to metagame off because you have to do a lot of checks anyway, so you can make better assumptions. Whereas Jet Seeds are just can't.
If anything, I would actually argue that you can metagame from some bits of it, right? you can probably metagame that it's not AD. That's the first thing you can stop. Like,
That's the
about.
only thing. That's about
Because
it.
obviously you have to get to 50 skulls too. 50 skulls takes a good while, even for like the top runners, like especially for a stone dungeon. I think you can probably roll out Shadow too. So if you can roll out all of those locations, I'd be focusing on early sphere checks, potentially.
Yeah. And Cola's gonna find his long shot soon enough.
Oh yeah, he's really close to it, isn't he?
Yeah. But he's just missing that rang on Richard. Like, that's gonna be the impetus for Cola's run is...
Yeah.
I think Cola just skipped it because he didn't have really good time of day for it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I generally just think that it's not just last locationing the silo, it's just last locationing Lon Lon in general. Because I can imagine we're gonna have a couple of forfeits coming through. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if E-Cola ends up forfeiting. Just because it's Lon Lon Ranch.
Yep.
Also, are we gonna have are we going to get Ariosa in for an interview? Do you think?
I don't know.
Let's see. So far, nothing's been said. Yeah, I can imagine Ecola's gonna just probably get the Dins, go to Shadow, beat Shadow, and then see there's nothing in Shadow and just call it.
Yeah, Cola needs the letter, and he needs the rang. The rang, though, shouldn't be too bad if he routes in Richard before going adult.
I can imagine Cola's gonna get the boomerang because of Suns.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go adult, you may as well finish up with Richard.
Thanks, Star. Oh, we're gonna see a box skip. Box skip, box skip. Let's go, box skip. Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I've been having a harder time doing that trick ever since I switched to VC. Because I used to be able to semi-consistently do it at 1 or 2 tries on RetroArch, but ever since I switched to VC, it's taken quite a bit more time.
It's got a really bad controller.
Like, well, the only thing bad is, like, the shoulder buttons are really bad on the original GameCube controller. The other buttons are fine. Yeah, this is a battle of Colas here. As Cola gets, oh, he's gonna go for the 1 in 32!
Oh,
get your guesses in chat!
Left, right, left, left, right. There's left. Oh, left. Let's go.
I'm out.
Left, left, right. Oh, could have been left, right. Close, but no cigar.
But yeah, we will be having a battle of the soft drinks soon enough. And we are getting an interview from Cariosa.
Nice. I'd like to hear his thoughts on just, you know, how does it feel to God route? But I will ask him when he gets in. It's wait, can ESS adapter cut your strings for bare shoulder buns? Well,
I have an ESS adapter, but that's for control stick, which works fine for me. It's the shoulder buttons that are the only issue. Because they'll sometimes like let go even when I'm hard pressing.
I will say this, I definitely personally need a new controller. Mine, I do curved back walks with my controller, and I don't mean to do the curved back walks, but I curve back walk and it just... I get asked by like Sponge continuously like, how do you do these? And I'm like, I don't know. I just do it. But curve back walks aren't fun. Don't get the curve back. Don't do the curve back walks.
Yeah. I think Cola might rush I think he's going for skulls still.
Yeah, the
like
worst...
Ecola is definitely going for them, but Cola kind of looks like he's going for skulls as well.
I do think though, Karios is very hard to get a game off of. Speaking of which...
Hello and GG's.
GG's, Kariosa.
Hello, thanks.
GG's. So...
Let's begin.
Oh, Mega Jet. Such a massive jet seat right there.
For me, yes.
Yep.
So, have you been watching the restream for a bit? Have you been seeing like what the other runners have been doing?
I just started the restream, yeah. Just looking at what people is missing.
I say, what do you think you necessarily did differently? Because you and both Colas just went straight to ice. Well, towards ice. You actually decided to stop before going. So, what was your decision on that?
Yeah, so at first I was going to do ice, but I got a little problem with RetroArch. I don't know which keyboard input does that, but it got a little buggy, so I just restarted. So I got a little tilt. So I decided to skip ice because I know it's a good play because there is a bomb bag on river. So I was like, yeah, I will just skip it and hoping there was nothing there.
Well, it worked out for you.
Yeah.
Poor tech issues. No, I think your controller just saved you and got a kick. The god route. I think you should be thanking. I think you should be thanking your controller of anything. Yeah, new meta. New meta. Poor controller issues. But yeah, other just general thoughts on how things are, because this is the thing with Jet Seeds, because you obviously found everything that you needed. Did the light spook you at all?
Yeah, a little bit. It doesn't chess me. It's chess game like. Yeah, just fully RNG. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, wouldn't you have sat there for like all eternity trying to get the 1 in 32 if light's happening?
I was gonna get the 132. I don't really know where the lens is. So.
We got our second place finisher, Goomba, with a time of 2 hours and 12 seconds.
Yeah, GG's Goomba. 20 minutes from finish. Yeah, I think a lot of issues that runners are having, like Gogeta was farming for 50 skulls for the longest time. It was the first one to find the hint. Like, I'm not sure if you found the 50 skulls was...
I got in, but really later on. I was like, no, I'm not going to get so good 50 skulls.
Yeah, I think you ended on, like, what, 13 skulls?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And Ecola's just forfeited.
Yeah, don't blame him, to be honest.
Yeah, when you lose your path like that, it sucks. Especially when it's an item that's basically in a Sphere Zero check. Because you never really go back for it.
For context, Cariosa, Ecola skipped Lon Lon Ranch.
And Richard.
But mainly Lon Lon Ranch. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I was testing to skip the ranch, but I was like, there may be prelude in here. So
yeah.
I kinda want it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it is chasing. That reminds me. How did you feel about the iron boots on being on Lex?
I know there was an item in Ganon Castle or GTG because there was nothing in Jabu. There was obviously an item behind Jabu to lock the AD. If not, the long shot wasn't Way of the Hero.
Yeah, you were really fortunate with that because I think, obviously, just before Ecola finish, you were the only one to have the knowledge that it was long shot.
Yeah, that long shot was really good.
Good old remote grotto.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, go on. Sorry.
That was just funny. Like when we saw that letter immediately, it's like, oh, well, that's it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's go. Oh God, that is just go mode, huh?
Yeah.
But I suppose, because we were thinking, obviously going up Ganon's tower, that you were missing the hammer, and you probably would have had to nut Ganon if you didn't buy a big Goron sword when you did.
It was funny, yeah. Pretty good.
He was also like almost out of nuts too, and out of arrows. So that would have been an interesting experience.
Yeah, hook shot.
Yeah, it's like nut 8 times. Oh yeah, here's my hook shot, which is now the long shot, which means the long shot goes everywhere. Yeah, that was a very, very good run. Very good run.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely had a bit of a laugh from that.
And yeah, there was a hammer on 20 skulls.
Oh yeah, you definitely you would not have got that. Yes.
Yeah, someone says that in my chat at the end.
Like what, 20? Yeah, 20 skulls. You had like what, 13, 15. And, oh, Vegeta, don't die. Oh God. Oh.
They are vicious.
Yeah, they are
Like,
very
look how
vicious.
big those battle axes are. Look how big those things are. You can use those as a hammer, never mind as an axe.
Yeah, you could have just taken one of them if you didn't get the big Goron sword. Just hiked it up Ganon's tower, just like, yeah, I'm using this as the hammer substitute. It's all good.
Just Link carrying a two-handed battle axe. Those iron knuckles are strong, though, when you think about it.
Yeah, I was just like, throughout most of the seed, like, I always get anxiety when it comes to CSMC because you're going to have less hearts anyway, but you're going to have the people that just skip small chests even if there could be bomb chews in it. But you've also got the ones who just open small chests continuously just for hearts. And it's like, I'm looking at the contrast between Gogeta and Cola right now, and everything's just spooky.
Yeah. Cola's probably gonna bail as soon as he's out of Haunted Wasteland and turn in 50 skulls.
Oh, yeah, that's 49.
Or heck, even before.
So I think probably going to have another forfeit from Cola when he realizes that, you know, it's not 50. This is the thing that gets me, is that, you know, you obviously finish first with like a sub 2 carrier, so why in your eyes, if someone finished with that time in a 50 skull, like 50 skulls for Dins, for Stone, Shadow, would you be rushing 50? Or
It's possible, yeah, that he may have forgotten about like hook shot / long shot.
Or I think you could probably just metagame off of it, right? Like, you know, it's not AD.
Yeah, I definitely didn't do this earlier.
But then again, I think that you're pretty hard to metagame off of, Carissa. I think you are. So maybe this is why they're doing it. It's just they don't know. Like, did Carissa rush 50? Did he do this? And then you got other people finishing with quite, like, maybe 10, 12 minutes later, so it's not exactly... I don't know, like, I don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah. Not gonna lie though, I think I would have done alright in this seed, except for maybe missing that arch magic.
Oh, I can definitely tell you what I would have done.
Almost miss it too. I just forgot to take the song and...
Oh!
It was like, am I going here? Just to sing the song.
Oh, that's a point. Did you did you just keep time of day then? Because obviously you got Requiem, you had a path of Queen Goma, the spirit. Why did you not go to Spirit Temple before going to Kikiri Forest in that case?
Oh yeah, that was a mistake.
That was a mistake?
Yeah. I did Lost Wood and I was like, why did I didn't do Chai Spirit first?
I see.
And we are getting a shadow play from Cola.
Shadow play.
So, we know it can't be very much in there, because we've pretty much found everything else.
Well, see, Cola doesn't know that, which is sad. But yeah, GG's to Gogeta, finishing 4th place for a time of 2 hours, 8 minutes and 39 seconds. That was a really good run.
Yeah. Very slick.
Gogeta will join us for an interview.
Hello and GG.
Hey, thank you.
Gee.
But that was actually some really good skulls routing. It's a shame that Dins didn't really lock much other than Shadow, but that was actually really good for the time.
Yeah, it's too bad it was just a safe play. Should have been much more aggressive, I think.
Yeah. But it could have also been really punishing if it hadn't, but
yeah,
such is Rando.
Yeah, I could have skipped range skulls, Colossus, for example.
Yeah, GG's good, Isa. Like, I really liked your route. I really liked your route in the beginning, just because it was different. Like, you had E-Cola and Cola go to Ice Cavern. Carissa having technical difficulties, obviously. But you went straight Child. So, what was your thoughts on going Child in this seed?
Yeah, I was missing too much items, I think. Going to Meadow in adults was a bit long. And River, I don't know. It could have been a strength. It could have been everything.
But
I thought I
think...
would have shoes or explosives or scale before.
I mean, I feel like it was just unfortunate because obviously you knew that Zora's River was path to Twin Rover, which I did question why you didn't end up going there straight away. But I feel like your route definitely did pay out because when everyone else got the strength for King Dodongo as strength 1, you got it as strength 2.
Yeah.
And you obviously had the knowledge of the hint that Dint was on 50, so you got to 20 earlier than everyone else. Like, even if Hammer didn't end up being required, you had a lot of tools at your arsenal that helped you. And I think if you were a bit more aggressive, I think you probably would have... I mean, you kept up really well behind Cariosa, who obviously found a god route.
Yeah, as usual.
As usual.
But yeah, a technical issue for this.
But yeah, Gogeta, how did it feel to be in Go mode so early?
Like, I didn't feel so well with all the scores I did as Cavern. I thought it was a 200 IQ play, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So storms in a cavern hint just below KZ. I was like, oh yes, nice. And it's just useless.
Of course.
Oh, we got a 5th place finisher. Death King 2 with a time of 2:12:59.
GG's Death King. But also, don't finish with a good time like that. You're gonna make me nervous for League.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, Thunder. Because we're in the same group as Death King.
I don't like seeing that finish. It's so good. Rush Ice gains negative. I mean, it says 5, right? That and Rush Water.
Rush Water was the Qualls.
Rush Ice, if it's not in ice, we go to Water Temple. And then Seed's over.
Well, for me, Ice Cavern wasn't a bad play. I could have a really useful song. I hoped for Prelude or something like this.
Then you got Storms.
Damn, Storms is good.
Yeah, Storms is good.
Could have been a good play.
I was so happy when I saw that hint. I was going, Russian Eyes. That's such an S5 meta, and I see Frozen Cavern give Song of Storms. So I'm just like, actually, no, never mind. It's the best thing ever. Go Storm. Go well.
When I saw that, I knew that was gonna happen.
If anything, only E. Cola went to well, which is
is it?
Yeah,
looking for strength 2.
Yeah, because
he skipped Lon Lon Ranch.
Yeah, skip Lon Lon. Yeah.
That's something you can play, so.
Skip Lon Lon. Didn't have sons, and obviously you assume that you go Lon Lon at that point. It's just like, oh yeah, it doesn't have sun song, so it has to wait for time of day. I was like, wait, doesn't have sun song? Oh. Ah.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, that happens. Although, I wish that could happen with Kakariko. Just skip Kaka whole seed. See what happens then.
They say Kakariko is foolish. One of these days. Can
that happen now? Because I know it couldn't before.
Not here, T-Riss.
Actually, you could have skipped Dampe Race this seed. You actually could have skipped Dampe. That's actually funny. Because what like Hobbs.
But you could have skipped Ice as well. but it's better safe than sorry, you know.
That is true.
I don't
That
know.
is true.
Every time I did an early Ice Cavern with Kazet Skip, every time it's Aerial Go mode. Every time.
Every time. Even when it's foolish, it has your go mode in it. That's how it
Like,
goes.
damn it. Not again.
Oh. Yeah. This seed was definitely you go ice. You go towards ice, you win. You don't have to go into it, but if you go towards it, you're fine. So where was the other bomb bags? Because I know we
There's
saw...
one on Bomb Chew Bowling.
Oh yeah, there was one on PUBG Bowling. Yeah,
But I don't know. We haven't seen the last one. For all we know, it could be in Water Temple.
Oh, Cola is in shadow.
Yep. Yeah, it
That's
could be
it.
in Shadow too.
Oh god. Go.
So I'm gonna go. Thanks for your stream.
Yeah, thank you
No
for running.
problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off too.
Yeah, thanks
Alrighty.
guys.
Oh, a biggie.
Thanks for using. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thanks for the stream. Good evening, afternoon, morning. I don't know.
Oh, it's morning somewhere in the world. That's what I say.
It's morning here. That's for sure.
Exactly. It's morning somewhere in the world.
It's 5 PM here.
It's like 4:20 for me. So yeah, it's
Oh,
9:30.
definition of afternoon.
oh
Yeah.
It's 9:30
goodbye.
here.
Goodbye, GG's.
All right. Bye.
Still, look, all of these NA people in chat. Still morning. Still before noon. Where's the evening squad? Where? What's going on? But here's a. Oh,
I do want to see what's in Shadow, so yeah, it sounds good. Plus, you always get the lovely view of this. Like, look at that.
Carissa. Say Carissa. Cola just hanging off the boat.
Hey, it's just hanging out.
It's okay. Cola's just having a sense of dread. Like, I just collected 50 skulls for no reason, didn't I? That's gonna hit at the end of See when he finishes Bongo. Now here's the thing: when he finishes Bongo, are we going to see a forfeit from Cola?
I don't know.
I hope not, but I understand if we do.
So that's the last key here.
Are we still searching? Oh, and the boss key. I was gonna say, are we still searching for the boss key chest? That's right here.
Vanilla spot for it as well.
Yep, and what's gonna be the final thing in Shadow? I'd say what could potentially bait Cola that could be in Shadow?
No, I think the only thing that could be bait left is the gold scale.
And even then, that's kind of meh.
Yeah, it'd be meh. We've already pretty much found everything.
Like, the gold scale just means that he goes straight to water. Uh-oh, it's a big chest. No,
I think that might be the last bomb bag.
Bomb bag? Of course. Of course.
Oh my god, second magic!
Of course. It's the classic.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
So you have to be able to see in order to believe, okay?
Oh god, I would definitely be fucked over by that arch placement.
Yeah, Gogeta, you definitely... Yeah, you weren't gonna find it.
I mean, this ain't DDR settings, so, yeah, you ain't getting that. Because if it were DDR, that would be a free magic. Let's see what little drummer boy has for us today. I didn't think I'd be saying that, but here we are.
Hello, Bongo. Might be saying goodbye, Bongo, in just a moment. Oh.
He wants to extend his fist first.
Yeah, fist bump, that's all it is.
And now he's trying to give us a nice big hug. And now he has a bit of a headache.
So it's just gonna lay down for a bit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he just doesn't puff into a big puff of smoke. Like what seems to be happening.
Say, Bongo's gonna be taking a lay down. Cola's gonna be laying down this seed. Probably in just a moment.
And the Bongo with Nehru's love.
Nehru's love did not provide any safety.
And we got a 7th place finisher now. With Kabu with a 2:22.59.
Has Zuta safely? Zuta safely? Nah.
Oh, I thought Cola was gonna reverse, but he may do adult lake checks.
Yeah, I think this is shoot the sun. So what, you shoot the sun?
I think now he's focusing on long shot stuff. There are 33 runners and only 3 forfeits so far. Ruda's letter is in GTG lobby. And thus, beautifully, the magnificent Deku Shield flows ever slowly down the island.
Cola, what are you thinking?
I think it's adult.
I know Cola doesn't like the forfeit. At least when he can. Like, he'll try and see out seeds to the end. But he's got to be feeling really, really bad about doing a whole Shadow Temple.
Oh, I think he's going to GTG. I think he's going there.
Yeah, because he's realizing that it's the long shot most likely.
Yeah, he's really low on arrows, though.
That's fine. He'll be fine. He only needs to shoot one in the target. He can't miss twice. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
But Cola's going to be in the same situation where he's going to have to go back child. He's going to have to fall clear GTG because he doesn't know where the boomerang is. Oh wait, no, he has
he's got
it.
He got boomerang right before he went adult.
Oh, I'm dumb. Then he's just gonna be in go mode.
Yep.
Yeah, Cola's gonna finish. You know, I read that as Godscale says hi, and yes. Close to done because you're...
But yeah, he'll definitely, once he gets that letter, he's definitely going to be,
Jimbo, no. Jimbo finished with an 8th place with a time of 2:25.55. All the 5s.
All the 2s, all the 5s. 2 2s, 3 5s.
Another one. Another one in our division. Finishing top 10. That's spooky. Spooky numbers right there. Yeah, Cola's going to get that letter. It's going to go to Jabu. Finish. And probably want to lay down for 100 years.
Yeah, he's gonna get that letter soon. Obviously, he has to beat down some pirates. And Brax finishing in 9th place with exactly 2 hours and 27 minutes. Just, I don't mind either way. Oops. Oops.
Oh, did Cola not see what was on top of
Might have missed it. I don't think he got arrested.
Right. I'm pretty sure he's got the card.
Yeah, but I mean, before that, he didn't get arrested. So they couldn't just peek it.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. Oh, the lone bomb.
The lone bomb. Okay, so...
Nice shot.
And... go mode.
That is go mode. Woo! And Coda's just like, it was right here.
Yep.
Yeah, that go mode for Cola. The question is, does Cola want an interview, do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah, this seed would just... I would want to throw this seed at a wall. If you could just materialize like seeds into like a physical being, that's what I would do with this one. Because either you find the go mode, or you're in a situation like with Cola right now. It's like you just miss something for a good while. Like 2:29, like around that time, to hit go mode in, it's really good. But when you think how first place finished 40 minutes ago almost.
Yep.
Can't feel good.
Yeah, especially since we still haven't even gotten the top 10 cracked out yet. I think quite a few people might have not just reversed GTG. So I know a few of the runners are not particularly fans of GTG play.
It is funny to me because GTG and CSMC is a really good place to go.
But it's also like one of those dungeons that's so odd logically speaking. Because it's either really, really early or really, really late. In this case, it was really, really early. Because Bomb Bag was Sphere 0. Long Shot was overall Sphere 1. And the bow was Sphere 1.
Yeah, I feel like this seed, like you go out of logic, you're well, at least out of logic to ice or towards ice, you're fine. But yeah, like you say, GTG is a funny one. So like, when do you go? Because going with like hook shot, strength 2, explosives, and a bow is usually good enough. If you have Song of Time, that's even better. Because that's all you really need for a GTG. Like, occasionally irons, but toilet doesn't exist. It doesn't exist until it does.
The bathroom isn't available until it is.
Exactly.
GTG just means Gerudo Trading Gas Station. Because I mean the quality of the toilet in there is obviously about that of a gas stop. We're just go through Jabu, I guess. Oh shoot, I'm on my own again.
I apologize. It will literally be only for a couple of moments.
Alright, that's fine.
I apologize.
There's not much left in the seed anyway. It's just Cola gonna be go-moding Jabu, so... And hopefully waiting for some finishers. The rang through the door. But, Oh! Oh, this will be spicy. If you want, it doesn't matter. Because we got a 10th place finisher with a time of 2 hours, 33 minutes, and 44 seconds.
Cool, then I'll hop in.
Nice. And then Tanjo finishing with a 2:34 on the dot. And then Chelsea Lynn just 9 seconds later. Yeah, the finishes are piling in now.
Yeah, I feel like this was a seed where the second you see someone finishes at like 150, you're like, okay, this is 50 kills, ain't it? Just rush. I would at least rush dungeons, but...
Yeah, rush dungeon.
I'm fairly familiar with Tanjo, and I know he's a huge dungeon rusher, so I'm not too surprised.
Yeah, I also know that he's not a fan of GTG.
Yeah. It is a little out of the way if you're not...
Yeah, especially, like, it was easy to reverse. Easy enough to reverse.
Mm-hmm. And Bebe finishing with a solid minute right after Tanjo at 2:35 on the dot.
We've been getting a lot of those kinds of times. We got 3 right here in chat.
It's very weird, but yeah.
And Cola's not too far behind, considering he full cleared water and he also did fire.
Yeah. And Damdio with a 2:35.29, finishing in 14th.
Yep.
Seems like a lot of runners are discovering the early GTG letter and just...
Yeah, it's probably a lot of people's go mode.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see all of the seed, but from what I could tell, that was probably the most... I guess, what could you say?
egregious one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other one would probably be Lon Lon Ranch Silo Strength 2.
That is pretty gross. I won't deny that. But
And Richard.
Richard's not too bad if you get Sunsong early, but
Yeah, but like, if you don't, it can be tough to route in.
oh, for sure.
Like, other than that magic spot on the arch, I would do pretty well with this seed. So I definitely would have reversed the GTG.
Yeah, see, I don't know how to reverse, so I would be kind of screwed. I would have to find long shot, but
Well, Remote Grotto isn't that bad of a spot for it if you're thinking about just where to go next. But
with,
yeah, it can be
with
rough.
Terranade, it's not. With Terranade, it's not too bad either, but. Terranade is evil. Okay.
Yeah, Baronade can be rough sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like that second stage is the worst. Second stage, if you don't get the right alignments, can be really bad. Third stage, pretty nasty. But the first and fourth are really easy.
Yeah.
And Philly J finishing with a 237.35.
Another fairly symmetrical time.
Yep.
Everyone's finishing on 5 or 0. What's going on? I don't.
It's a conspiracy, I tells you.
You know, Twilight Zone.
But yeah, we're just about done. Cola's just gonna finish Jabu and
Go get some
right
bacon.
is
That's about it.
Yep. Another probably 6 or 7 minutes.
Yep.
With the best placed boots in the game.
Gotta love the AD boots. Just
Yeah, the boots on Lax is just great.
is there anywhere else in the game you really would want it to be? I mean, let's be real here.
Yep. But a lot of the runners definitely got tripped up by the 50 skulls hint, I imagine.
Yeah, I think it's partially too, at least for me, having that thought in the back of your mind of like, oh god, am I really gonna have to do 50 skulls? You know, is Shadow actually gonna have my light arrows or something? Because we all know Stone Shadow does find a way, but
not today.
But
it did yesterday.
Yep.
Again, it finds a way a lot of the time.
Yeah, if I see Shadows of Stone, I'm like, all right, well, I'm still gonna have to do it. Let's just figure out when.
Yeah. Shadow do be like that though.
Yeah.
For a dungeon that has a lot of logical requirements, it surprisingly crops up often.
Yeah. For better or for worse, it does, but.
But it wasn't the KT extinction that got event that killed dinosaurs. It was the LINK extinction event.
True.
Hello.
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 Hi. I'm back.
That's great. We'll just
And
keep
next,
track on it.
we're going to be pulling out Link's closet. All of the skeletons in Link's closet will be coming out. All 2 of them, apparently.
So what are we, Oh, we've had quite a few people finish.
Yeah. We had a bit of a landslide at around the 230-ish mark.
Yeah. And there's Big Stabby.
Oh wait, we had a snipe almost.
Oh, we had a snipe.
Yeah,
we had
earlier on we did, yeah.
Actually, we have several snipes.
I'm just looking, I'm seeing, and I have to commend Cola for tenacity here.
I would have FF'd this a while ago, but
yeah, like there was 0% chance I would have kept going. If knowing me, I'd probably be at like 3 medallions when Cariosa finished. So I would have just been like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just forfeit now. Get some dinner, then move on. Forget the scene ever happened.
race time points aren't worth it, but...
Oh yeah, no, the ego points, you're right.
I'm always about the ego points.
I don't play enough. I don't play enough races, at least anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
Just because I
haven't played a lot of races recently because I've been focusing on learning Majora's Mask and just doing RSL and standard settings, but with Master Quest dungeons.
Okay.
My favorite one was Deku Tree Path to Queen Goma, and it wasn't even for a slingshot. It was for a long shot.
Wait, long shot? Why?
For a slingshot in GTG.
Ugh.
Thank God for glitches / V1 skip, because my god.
Well, I needed the slingshot anyway for Jabu. Because you can't...
Vanilla Boomerang, or...?
Nope. I had to do Jabu. And
the cows.
you can't get past the... You can't even get past the first door without the Rang, because no other items work on the cows.
Wait, hold on. So wait, where's the boomerang?
Oh, it's easy to find. I had the Rang, I think, before I had the slingshot.
So how does Jabu work if you need the rang to get past the first room? Is that so you got?
No, you need the slingshot to get past the first room. Rang blocks literally nothing but Baronade and like 2 chests. That's it.
Oh, I see. I see. I was going like you enter a dungeon and then you have to have the item for the dungeon already at hand. So
Water Temple being Din's Fire Dip locked is funny.
Literally, if that's one thing I love.
Despite it only having 2 keys.
True. Also, shout out to Perez 10 with a 243.58.
GG's.
Yep.
A lot of sub 3s.
Was a jet seed, I will say, but...
So it's definitely a jet, but... even so... I wonder how many people just like saw the 50 hit and was like, no. Just no.
Yep. And Cola's just finishing. He's putting it on the Barbie as he's grilling our poor pig.
And I suppose GG's to our final runner.
Yep. Just put that in there. I always put the bacon next to the GG's.
Oh no!
You got sniped as well.
He got sniped! Cola, no!
Oh my god.
GG's.
3 seconds.
3 seconds. What's up?
Also, Cola is going to join for an interview.
Oh, Cola is going to join? So, this is going to be something. Because I can imagine how Cola's feeling. Of course. I can just imagine it.
Yeah. I just found it funny that it was actually impossible to finish AD without that letter.
And of course, Letter's just chilling.
Because letters, I mean, at this point, Gold Scale's probably just in Water Temple.
Yo.
GG.
GG's, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. So, yeah, the 50 skulls.
Yeah, they were kind of not required, were they?
just kinda.
Just a bit.
So
Yeah.
what was your decision on that? Because obviously Carriers have finished sub 2.
Yeah, like, that doesn't matter. People can do 50 skulls without going over the 2-hour mark. That's happened a couple times already. The top
Right.
players can definitely pull that time off, even if it's in shadow.
Right. Okay. Because that would say just generally just a question. Because I know for me, like I would find it really difficult to get to 50 skulls in under 2 hours.
Yeah,
But
well, maybe they can make that time happen if it's deep in shadow, but if it's quite early in shadow, that time is definitely possible. Even with the 50 skulls. I already had done Ice Cavern and, like, some other stuff that was not required at that point, and, I was already pretty behind other players, probably.
I'd say not too far behind, because you and E-Collar both went straight to ice. Kariusa ended up having a technical difficulty with his controller, so it ended up save quitting out of frustration, but was actually supposed to go to ice. So,
Okay.
but both you and E-Collar went really early. So,
That's funny.
So if anything, Kariusa's controller helped him get first place.
Probably.
It saved them from a whole journey.
Yeah.
Because ice, you got storms and ice. I can't remember where the first hint for ice was. I think it was in River, right?
Yeah,
No,
it was basically
like,
right before doing Ice Cavern, you got the hint.
So though
it was right on King Zora's footstep.
Yeah, you had like all the reason in the world to go to ice.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't think. I mean, aside from obviously carriers, I don't think you lost time there. I think the time loss probably was the Rang.
Yeah, for sure. That was a big part of it because I didn't get the boomerang for a long time.
Plus, there were 2 hints pointing towards Twin Rover, right? Like 2 path hints. So
Yeah.
you weren't even able to get a hint for what was it, King Dodongo?
Yeah, exactly.
So, and I think it was really rough because Carissa also had the knowledge of Longshot. So I
Yeah.
don't think you got it, right?
Well, I got it very late into the seed. Basically, I was already almost on 50 skulls, so I just went for it anyways at that point.
That's fair, because I think Ariosa obviously had the knowledge it was long shot, not hook, so was chasing the long shot lock checks as opposed to just hook shot locked.
Well, Hover Boots is also in the graveyard, so, that points to Shadow just as much, in my opinion, so, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was a kind of a coin flip.
Yeah, more or less.
But yeah, I thought that was, well, aside from obviously the dins, and you probably don't feel really good about it, but that was, I mean, just in general, I thought that was a really good finish. It was just the rank.
I think I did decent for actually getting the Din's Fire on 50 skulls and finishing Shadow. It just was not the correct decision in the seed.
Yeah, exactly.
It was funny seeing when we first saw the Iron Boots on Lax.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The whole, is it AD? Is it not?
Well, it's not AD if they are on Lido cutscene.
Oh.
Yeah, and at this point, the gold scale has to be in water.
But it could also be in Ganon's, right?
Yeah,
could be in Ganon's, but either way, you're not finishing that stone water.
No.
Yeah. Literally one of the S5 metas of rushing water. Can't do it. Easy.
Yep.
You did have to rush ice though, which is it's a bit meh, but still. But that was I'd say regardless of that, obviously you got the hammer on 20, which wasn't required, but was nice, I suppose, for the final fight.
Yeah, I guess, but you had bigger insult right before it anyway,
Yeah,
so
yeah. Because we were talking as well, because obviously Cariosa just was like no to the Dins and just didn't think about it. So didn't get to 20, was going up Ganon's and saw the big chest and was looking for lights.
okay.
And was like, oh, Bigoron sword. Oh, that's handy. Sort of thing.
I guess people just went, like Cariosa just went child as it was midtime then. That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, I think Cariosa had the Rang, had
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
because otherwise you would get lights on the slingshot minigame and not the boomerang. You get one or the other, pretty much. Because Sunsong was in child, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, E-Collar didn't end up getting Sunsong. Like last location, like the long ranch entirely.
Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, and I think as well, just didn't go child market either. Which I can understand doing as well, because you don't know where your save quit as child's going to be.
Yeah.
I think it ended up being Kakiri Forest.
What was it again? I forget already.
Did you end up save quitting at any point?
I think I save quit at some point, yeah.
So I think it
Oh, it
might
was
have been
Gerudo Valley, that's
it was
what it was.
Gruda Valley.
Yeah.
But like you're not gonna know, right? Like, you're not gonna know where your save quit is, so obviously going to child market is actually a gamble, because who wants to wait
Yeah.
time of day, especially if you went and set it at OGC.
Yeah, for sure.
OGC. I forgot the name of that place for a second there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Personally, I think you were at really good pace, but you ended up just going back to child and not going to GTG.
Yeah.
Because if you had gone to GTG, you would have obviously got the lesser full cleared GTG because you didn't have the rang, but then you would have gone back child and probably
Yeah.
got the rang in market, and you would have been go.
That's pretty much what it would have been. But I chose differently, and that's what happened.
But I suppose now that's done, you get to throw this seed away for a bit. I say forever, not even for a bit.
I
It's gone.
mean, it's still not worse than yesterday's seed. I mean, I didn't
Oh,
ever find the hint for the 50 skulls there, so.
jeez. Okay, you know what I was thinking? I was actually going this morning. Maybe I should async the NA weekly. Thank you for telling me that. I definitely not
Yeah.
going to async the NA weekly anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
Whoops.
funny watching that
Spoilers,
one.
I guess.
No, it's absolutely fine. Thank you for spoiling me. You just probably saved me
But-
5 hours of my life.
But yeah, I was gonna race in the NA weekly, but then my hand was just really hurting, like really bad, because I was playing Majora's Mask rando, and right at the end my hand was just really hurting.
It was a sign.
So I just end up watching it instead, and I was so glad, because like 50 skulls. No thanks, not right now. It was pretty jetty for one, but like,
what was the
it was
50
rough.
skulls?
I mean, 50 skulls is fine, but if the hint is in the top of the river and you don't have ZL for the seed, so you just use the chicken to go into the main instead
Oh,
of reading
no.
the hint, then
Oh,
you're
no.
kind of screwed.
Oh,
Yep.
I see. I can definitely see that story. I see it. I see exactly how that went. But then if you fail the chicken, you're fine because you get the hint, but you
Yeah,
lose time because you have to go back down the river.
Usually I don't really fail the chickens.
Hey,
So, you know.
maybe there's a sign. Maybe one of these days you'll fail the chicken and be like, oh wait, I'll never
Probably.
fail this. And then if it's like 50 skull is what Din's fire, and it's
That would
just
be
like,
cool.
oh, I got rewarded for failing. Oh, whoa. Maybe I should watch it back because I've got a lot of things to watch back today. Like the Pokemon Direct, I've got to watch back.
Yeah. Apparently, like looking at it, they're announcing Gen 9.
Don't spoil. No spoilers. I wanna watch it. Ah, shit. No.
God damn it, Alex.
God damn it. Yeah, you know what? God damn it. Duh.
Well, I don't know much about it other than
grumble,
what
grumble,
the
grumble.
thumbnails are.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Alright, I'm just gonna shut him up so we
yeah,
spoil everything else.
Yeah, what's this? I can't lie. I was going like Gen 9. Nah, it's Gen 10. Like Gen 9 doesn't exist. It doesn't exist for now.
For now, it looks.
Alright.
So, thanks everybody for watching today. Shout out to our 2 awesome comms, Alexander Harold and Deadly Thunder. Shout out to our 4 runners that were on stream, Cola, Gogeta, and Cariosa, all of which did really well. And shout out to our 4 trackers, Artificial Red, Making Merry, MC Hundy, and Procrastinator Rat. I don't know if that's how you say that, but whatever. On the ZSR front, we do have a bracket match going on right now. Why So Epic versus Cisse. They're about 35-40 minutes in, so we're gonna send you guys over there.
Ooh.
And yeah, anyone else have anything else to say?
Is there seed 50 skulls?
Guess you're gonna have to find out.
We'll have to find out.
Yeah, GG's Cola.
GG's.
Yep. And I guess I'll see you guys. No, so see you guys next time and everything else. And no more 50 skull seeds, please. I don't want to play one next week.
I'll make sure to roll
get one.
I'll make sure to roll for you.
Oh, I'll thank you. Or Connor, you can just roll the one that you did last week. I like that one last week.
Alright. Goodbye, everybody.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Bye.